Alright, so we're taking a look at some of the projects that we've made with this Ender 5 and talk about some of the experiences and some of the issues and troubleshooting along the way. Alright, next up is our series of projects working with the Ender 5 Learning 3D Printing would be the 50 BMG kind of projectile, the whole one, a solid one. So I've made a couple of these. The first one here was made out of white. When I started to run out of the white filament, and a friend wanted me to try out some other stuff, I made some out of black as well. Why can't I think of the name? But this design it's just a bunch of surfaces. It's not actually round, so it's a stylized 50 BMG. Dimensionally though, it's pretty accurate, and I just like the way that they print. So they take a while. Can't remember how long these take, 2 hours or more. So usually I'll start one of the 50 BMGs as I go out for a walk or go to the store or something, and come back and it's done. I have had a few that failed. Actually, I don't have any of the failures. Actually, no, I haven't had one of these fail, knock on wood. So these actually have been a good print, and I think the worst thing that's happened is somehow a little chunk of white kind of was stuck in the machine and came out in the middle of a black one right at the bottom. It's about the only blemish I even have on these, knock on wood. So they've been a fun project. They look cool. I mean, the faceted faces of it, catch the light good. They're neat to hold on to. They don't weigh anything. Somebody mentioned making one of these with a hole in it for putting it into a pen or something, and that would be real easy to do. So I might modify this and put a hole through it and be able to jam a pen up into her. But otherwise, just a fun little project. Highly recommend it. It was just as easy as printing off a smaller bullet. Just have to wait. So I guess after doing the van, I already knew what it was like to wait, but that one really seems like it shouldn't take that long. It's just making a tiny little circle, but it goes on and on and on forever. So it's a good experience to get frustrated by the machine watching it go slowly. Otherwise, this was a short one. I'd say that was a successful project. We've made a bunch of them, so I'm guessing if anybody wants one, we'll be doing something with these. They do take a while to print, so I won't be making a ton of them. But like I say, they're a fairly good success rate, and they're cool. They're just neat to hold on to. They don't weigh anything for as big as they are. They feel like they're Christmas ornaments or something. They feel hollow and empty. However, they're super strong. So neat little 50 BMG project was, I don't know, I'm going to keep counting this calibration as the first. So 1, 2, 3, fourth project on the machine. It was a success and one I'd recommend. It is a neat little thing to put on the shelf or give somebody if you don't mind it taking a few hours to print. I guess another project would be putting 3 of them on there and having it print 3 at the same time. So that'll be a challenge for a future, I don't know, not video, but like a challenge in the future. Maybe I'll try to play with the rendering stuff and have it render or produce 3 at the same time. Or 4, I don't know. Maybe that'd be a video, see how many I can make it do at the same time. Problem is, if it takes 2 hours to make 1, if I put 3 on there, wouldn't that take 6 hours? So it may not even work. I don't know what the characteristics of that material is as you take too long to pour it on. Would the overall heat of the project start to cool and that thing they would all 3 fail? I don't know. It's a question for people who've printed more than me. Alright, so there's a lot to it, but it's kind of fun experimenting and playing. Hopefully this is a constructive series. It's hard to know. This is going to be many weeks in by the time this one airs, but it's just 20 minutes into me filming videos on the other end of time when I'm making these things. So leave us some feedback on whether or not the series is useful, and that'll help give us some direction in the future on how slow or how fast to go when we're talking about projects on the 3D printers. Looking forward to your feedback. Till next time, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more of this series on our first attempts at printing with the Ender 5.